We've been taking your questions about COVID-19 to the experts, and right now people are looking ahead to the summer, wanting to know if they'll need to alter their plans. Jeff Semple is here with some of the answers. Jeff?
Well, Dawna, Canadians have been stuck indoors for weeks now, and with the arrival of warmer weather, many are now wondering when they'll be able to step outside and play.
I'm a golfer and very keen to get back on the course. But want to do so safely.
When it comes to outdoor activities, provinces are taking different approaches. Several, like Ontario, have locked down the links, but many of BC's golf courses are in full swing. Similarly, federal and provincial parks are closed until at least the end of May, but many municipal parks and private campsites remain open.
If you are outside and you are more than 2 meters away from other people, then you should get outside. I think where public health starts to worry is, do people actually comply with that?
But a walk in the park is one thing. What about walking down the aisle?
My question is in regards to my wedding that is upcoming in May and the groups of people that are allowed to congregate.
Alberta has banned gatherings of more than 15 people. In Ontario, no more than 5 are allowed. This BC couple was planning to invite 135 wedding guests, but settled for a few family members in their living room and their first dance in the street.
If weddings are able to go on, they're probably going to be smaller groups and recommendations about spacing out the people.
Hi, my name's Karen Fleming. Is there any work being done or looking at of how to prevent a future scenario?
China recently announced a ban on wildlife markets, like the one in Wuhan where the outbreak started. But some of those have already reopened.
This needs a long-term solution for both China and every other country in the world that is selling wildlife.
But it's worth remembering that the SARS outbreak is also believed to have started at a live animal market in China. And at that time, 14 years ago, there were plenty of promises made for changes to ensure that nothing like that ever happened again. Dawna?
Jeff Semple in Toronto, thanks. For the first time in almost a century, the Calgary Stampede has been cancelled. Event organizers say it was a difficult decision, but the right thing to do. The world-famous rodeo drew more than 1.2 million visitors last year. It was set to begin in Calgary on July 3rd. There's no way to keep physically distant at the Stampede. There are key things that have to happen before it can go ahead again and the economy can reopen. A vaccine that works and aggressive testing. Today, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced $1.1 billion will be devoted to that. The plan has 3 components. $115 million for research into vaccines and treatments being developed in Canadian hospitals and universities, $662 million for clinical trials, and $350 million to expand national testing and modeling for COVID-19. The Prime Minister also announced the creation of a new COVID-19 immunity task force. It will focus on serology testing, that's blood-based tests to determine if someone has been exposed to the virus and may be immune.
They'll be looking at key questions like how many people beyond those we've already tested have had COVID-19, whether you're immune once you've had it, and if so, how long that lasts.
Over the next 2 years, the plan is to test 1 million Canadians.
There's so much information surrounding coronavirus out there now. We know you have questions. Email your questions at globalnews.ca. Tune in to Global National or go to globalnews.ca/coronavirus now to find the answers.